Hey kids, it's Mrs. W, and look what we got. This is Pete, and Pete is a Bernese Mountain Dog, and Pete's 8 weeks old. He's just a little stinker. And I'm making this video for you because my son Mac and I are gonna make something called the Paw Washer. So you can see that it's raining outside and muddy and gross. And when we take Pete out to go potty, he comes in with really, really muddy paws. So we're gonna make these little paw washers and we will show you how to do it. Okay, here goes.
So hi, I'm Mac, and today we're making a solution to the muddy paws on Pete when we take him out to use the bathroom. So we just took 2 of our unused popcorn bins, or you can use a cup or a mason jar, but we used 2 of these. And the materials are 1 or 2 containers, and you'll need sponges, and we recommend 4 big ones if you're doing 2, or just two big ones if you're doing 1. And this is double the ingredients, but you'll need 4 sponges, a loofah, your container, or if you're doing 2, then you'll need 4 sponges, and rubber bands, a Sharpie, scissors, and a trusted adult. So we're gonna take.
Can I be trusted?
Hope so.
Okay.
So we're gonna take our sponges, and we need to mark Pete's paws, but he's sleeping, so we're just gonna eyeball it. And we're thinking that we have to mark out. So you have to mark out the bottoms with your Sharpie, and then cut that out, and then flip it over and mark the tops.
Yeah, and then I think you're gonna have to, since our container starts out small and then it gets bigger, I think we're gonna have to try to guess and gradually get bigger, because you want the sponge to fit snugly around the inside of the container. And then once we cut the sponge pieces out, we're gonna cut out the center of the sponge so it's almost like a donut, okay? Because we want the paw to be able to go down into the sponge. So here we go. We'll just do it and you can watch.
So we're gonna start out with marking our sponges. So this is gonna be our example sponge that my mom has. Actually, we'll do 2.
Yeah, you can do it. I'll do one, you do one.
So you take the bottom and you line it up. Now we're gonna mark the corners.
And you can use like thinner sponges. We got these big, huge, thick ones, but they do make normal sponges that are like half the thickness of this, and you can use those too. And then depending on how tall your container is, depends on how many sponges you need, because you need to have enough sponges that fill up all the walls of your container. So I guess that is the deciding factor on how many sponges you get.
Okay, so we marked our sponges, and now it's time to cut.
So from here, I need to make something slightly bigger, because the next, level up from here, it's obviously wider. So I have to make a square that's a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna make this one. I'm gonna use this one as my template, and I'm gonna trace one that's
look at this.
a little bit. Okay, so I'm making this one just like, I don't know, a 1/2 inch bigger. We'll see what happens.
So we got our squares out. You can put in the bottom of your container. So mine fits right snug in there. And I think I might need to cut a little hole in there, because we do need to fit the loofah in. But we'll show you that later.
Oh, here's Poppy.
Oh, we got another visitor.
Here's our other visitor. Remember, some of you might remember when I got my kitty. Well, she's right here.
Just checking our little workstation out.
She's seeing what we're doing.
I'm gonna mark my second little thing right here. Mine's actually, okay.
Okay, I recommend that you get the thinner sponges, kids, because cutting these big sponges is like...
It's like training your dog how to speak.
It's a little complicated.
So got mine marked out. Now it's time to cut. So we're gonna try these dusty scissors again.
Okay, kids, I need to show you something. So this has nothing to do with this project right now, but we had to roll up our rug we had on the floor because cutie pie little Pete was having some accidents. And so we rolled it up and we put it in the corner of my kitchen. See that big roll there in the kitchen? And now look who loves to go all the way to the top.
Little Miss Poppy there.
Hey, Poppy. Poppy, what are you doing up there? Okay, back to the project.
Oh, I don't even recommend these giant sponges. Super hard to cut, especially with the big guys, but
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. Hi guys, so back to the puppy paw washer. We got our pieces cut out, and we got all 3 pieces, and I angled the last piece so it could fit better. But now, since we're done with our pieces, we're gonna take our loofah and cut the middle of it, or we could probably just untie it. Okay, so now we have our cut loofah. So you're gonna take your loofah and 1 full length of the cup, 2 full lengths of the cup, 3 full lengths of the cup, and then 4 full lengths of the cup, and then they said plus do a little more, and then you cut it. Now what we're gonna do,
So my idea was, because they had taken the loofah and they had put it through all the holes of the sponges, and I decided I wasn't going to put a hole in the bottom sponge. I was thinking you could wrap the loofah around that and then go through the holes of the other one. And Matt will show you how he's doing that.
so you take the last pieces first, and it's at the bottom. Take your middle piece,
It's kind of like a square
and you
snowman.
go like this. Take your middle piece and go like that, and then you take your big piece and go like that, because there's only 3 pieces. So it ends up like this, and then you're gonna put it in, and then you go over your thing. So then you take your loofah.
I'll just shove it in there. So, like, how much loofah should be in there? I guess I don't. Like, just enough so when they scrub their paws in there that
right here. And then you can cut off this extra excess right here.
Bummer. I got a hole in mine.
So then here is the final product.
I'll just cut that off from there.
The inside. And then you gotta take your rubber band.
I guess I had a lot of extra.
1 at the top and then 1 at the bottom.
I guess my loofah doesn't go down quite as far as Max does on the side of his thing because mine had a big rip in it, and so I just cut mine where the rip was. So mine isn't gonna be as have as much extra on the end. Yeah, I probably only need 1 binder.
And now we can test it out with Pete.
I think you're supposed to maybe get this wet and
You're
put a
supposed
little
to dish soap.
dish soap? Oh, okay. Or any other soap you might want to use for your dog's feet, something that's not gonna ruin your floors or your carpet or make your dog sick if your dog licks their paws. You stick their little paw in there and you go joop, 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 and then it comes out all clean. That's the idea of the dog paw washer. So we'll put another video on when we test it out, when Pete goes outside next, and he's currently napping again.
What?
See you soon.
Okay, so Petey just went to the bathroom and he got his paws muddy, so we're gonna take the new puppy paw washer and use it. So you dip it in, swish it around a little bit, and then there, it's clean. Same with the other side. Clean. then we do it with every single paw, and we dry it off. It's nice and clean and fast and efficient.
Okay, his towel's right there. Now, do you want to show the inside of that? It's dirty.
You're dirty. Good thing you walk in the house.
So now he's got clean paws. Oh, okay. Say bye, Petey. Bye. All right, we're all done. Here's Pete running in.